Wow, what a queen. Yay. Hi, Rucha.
Alright, hi guys. So, DECA's been a pretty big part of my high school experience for the past 4 years.
Wait,
and I don't think that I would have enjoyed high school as much as I did without DECA. And I think the biggest thing that I'm going to take away is that I'm not going to remember how hard I studied for that one physics test or you know, the late nights that I spent doing whatever, writing a lit essay, but I'm going to remember the time when Susie came to my room and broke the faucet and then screamed really loudly and ran away. And I remember the times when Mahima took us up to a stairwell that ended up being a dead end and we were stuck in the stairwell. And I'm going to remember those things, and I'm not going to remember the times when I studied for a test or sat in my classes, because that's not really what high school is about for me. And it was about meeting people, it was about having fun experiences, and I don't think I would have been able to do what I wanted to do and understand what I was interested in if it wasn't for DECA, because I wouldn't have been able to speak in front of all of you guys if it wasn't for DECA. I wouldn't have been able to write an essay if it wasn't for DECA, because I had to write 30-page plans, and I don't think I would have been able to meet new people without DECA. It forced me to talk to someone from another state, even if it was just to trade a pin. It forced me to talk to someone that I would have never talked to. I don't think I was really friends with Rocky before joining DECA. Then we roomed together freshman year. Then we became really good friends, and it would have been, everything in high school would have been really different if I hadn't met some of these people. And the one thing I really want to talk about is that the people that you meet in DECA kind of stay past when they graduate from high school. And I think a lot of other people have talked about Ani and talked about Eric and talked about all these other alumni. And I think people like Mahima, Alekia, and Sam are the ones I was closest with. And you can see that they come back and they've used everything they've learned in DECA to help their future so much. Eric came back to a previous BBC and talked about a business that he started, and he's doing great. And because of all the things he learned in DECA, he was successful in his own business. And these people have gone on to use everything they've learned, and even if it was just trying to figure out a last-minute principles role play their freshman year, that's what got them to wherever they are now. And I think that's the most important thing about DECA, is it seems like you're just doing it or you're just working on your comps, and maybe it didn't work out for you, maybe you don't go on stage, but what matters is that later in life that clearly pays off, because people get to do amazing things after, since they've developed such a new perspective. And I think it's something that high school doesn't teach you. You know, a lot of your other classes aren't going to make you stand up in front of someone and talk about maybe some PIs that you have no idea what they mean for 10 minutes, but you're forced to do that in a role play, and then you're probably going to be forced to do that later in a job interview or whatever it is that you want to do in the future. So I think the biggest thing I took away from DECA is it's going to help me build my future, and I'm really glad that I met the people I did and learned the skills I did from my 4 years here, and it's really made my high school experience enjoyable, and I wouldn't have picked any other way to study.